time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
Hey everyone, happy Monday. Today's Monday, November 17th. S&P is down 86. NASDAQ is down 317. Russell's down 50. Dow down 641. Russell the weakest, down over 2%. Gold is out. Gold and silver are both down almost 2% as well. Notes and bonds a little bit green. 10-year yield down 0.25%. Oil's down 0.5%. Natural gas down 5%. All the grains finished really green. Soybeans up 3%. Wheat up 3%. Corn up 1%. Euro and the pound are both a little bit red. And Bitcoin down over 2.5%. Down below 92,000. VIX popping up above 23, currently at 23.11, up 16.5% from Friday's close. As far as my trades today, my BICs have all gotten stopped on the put side. TAT shows I'm up a couple $100. Let me check IB because I made some money on the longs. Yeah, I'm up about 1,200, looks like, after selling some longs. Just kind of scaled out as it went down. We're getting a little bit of a bounce now. I also did a 1 DTE, which I ended up transforming into a downside vertical. Let me get that pulled up. So that looks like this. Be a minimum profit of 460, and if we get below, expire below 65.95 tomorrow, that would hit max of plus 1460. I did a 3-4 put calendar, which is currently a little bit green. Actually, I haven't even looked at it all day. I kind of forgot I did it. Yeah, it's basically at a scratch right now. If we get a little bounced into the close, might be able to scratch out a win. Day trades. Just took 2 trades, one in Amazon this morning. That was some puts from previous day low. And then I took some Tesla puts off of a 15-minute close and kind of a level retest. That middle one in Tesla, that was an error. I accidentally bought calls when I was trying to buy puts, so I immediately closed them. I think that is it for me. Chad, how's your day? Looks like Chad is not a speaker. How about now?
Yep. There. Yeah. Again, it doesn't have the option to even join.
I don't know why it's.
I had 2 day trades as well. Tesla, Amazon. Amazon was puts as well. I did Tesla calls, both winners. Tough day for the Delta neutral, obviously. Got in when there was, about 30 minutes of consolidation, thinking that, even a little bit of a down move or up move, I figured we'd break out of that consolidation this morning at some point, but it was about a 37 point expected move. It was 85 wide iron Condor, so I was comfortable placing that trade and got flushed out, and then it bounced. Then it consolidated again, looked really like, okay, we're just going to kind of chop around Friday's close maybe, and then flushed, and so that was just at that point, I was like, yeah, it's just not a delta neutral day. So 2 stops. Somehow my one DTE hit both profit targets though, so that helped out a little bit.
My one DTE was down like 30% right out of the gate. I don't know if I got a bad fill, and then price ripped up, and it was down 30%. Came back to being up around 35% when I transformed it, but I think when I even heard you on the live stream say yours was up, mine was still red at one point. But
yeah, I waited an extra minute or two before I placed it. Not that had a little bit of an effect or what, but got lucky.
Biggest movers today. Got a few little green guys. Google's still trying to hold on. It's up 3% after a big gap up, even though it's been trailing down all day. It hit a new all-time high. MU also hit a new all-time high today and rejected and came down. BABA's still up 2.5%. MBIS up 2. Tesla is still barely green. Walmart and IONQ. Biggest red, Coinbase down 8.5%. Hood's down 7. Circle's down 7. All the cryptos getting hit. HIM's down 6. A lot of red. Lot o' red. NVIDIA is down almost 3%. Remember, NVIDIA has earnings on Wednesday. So there's a couple Fed speakers today. Really nothing tomorrow. Wednesday has FOMC minutes in the afternoon, and then NVIDIA earnings after the bell. And then we've got NFP and unemployment data on Thursday this week, pre-market. And then Friday, PMI, along with a couple Fed speakers. Looks like S&P and NASDAQ. S&P's kind of chopping around Friday's lows. NASDAQ has not quite gotten down to Friday's lows yet. Russell is chopping below Friday's lows. Bitcoin is way below Friday's lows. Let's see what else we got here. As far as other earnings go, nothing interesting after the bell today. Before the open tomorrow, we've got Home Depot and Baidu. After the bell Tuesday, nothing. Before the open Wednesday, Target and Lowe's. After the bell Wednesday, NVIDIA and Palo Alto. Before the open Thursday, Walmart. After the close Thursday, Webull. And those are the main ones here. So Home Depot and Baidu are tradable if anyone's interested.
What did Home Depot do last time? I want to say I took earnings in Home Depot last time.
Home Depot gapped up, ran for a few weeks, and then it's been selling off ever since.
Okay, yeah, no, I wouldn't have That would have been a winner for me, so I probably didn't take that one.
Baidu. Bosch says you won, Chad. He's been
On Home Depot?
He's been tracking your earnings.
Okay. That was bearish Home Depot, huh?
Baidu had a big run after its last earnings for about a couple months, and then it's kind of sold off in kind of more mid-range since its last earnings. I always try to position it the same way I think maybe the market will act tomorrow, but I really have no idea. I could definitely see us bouncing. I could also see us continuing this sell-off. My bias would be to the downside. I think I'll do a bearish fly in Baidu. It's got a 7-point expected move, so that puts it at about 107.
So, Bosch, do you have my overall earnings record now? Just curious. I lost count.
I do feel like Home Depot is a winner too. Last time I think we went bullish. But I don't know. Well, I could check real quick actually.
Yeah, I do like Baidu bearish.
There it is, Home Depot. Yeah, that was a winner. I made $882 on that one.
All right.
I usually risk about 500, so. Yeah, it was a bullish call fly. Short squeeze will come at some point. I just don't know when. It always comes. Not sure if it'll be tomorrow, next day, next week. But I'll be ready. I missed last Friday's. All right, so I'm going to do a bearish fly in Baidu here.
I got filled at $1.39.
S&P, NASDAQ, Russell still bouncing a little bit. Got about 28 minutes till the bell. Still no fill in Baidu. I posted in the day trading chat early if Tesla closed below this 412 level, which was that previous kind of the low of that consolidation area. I was going to consider a swing trade. I ended up doing a day trade, so I caught some of it. Now it's a little bit below it. We'll see where that thing ends today. PLTR was the other one I posted. It's kind of right at the bottom of that area where it bounced a bunch of times. Might consider that one as well. Let's see if this market's going to move anymore.
Seems kind of like Friday's low.
Sure does. Still get 20 wide Elmo.
Yeah, it's still a lot of juice in it.
Russell looks like it's starting to roll over.
Might want lows a day yet still.
All right, I guess I'll just go ahead and get my Baidu filled. Looks like it moved away from me. Filled at $1.45.
Surely Moel has taken an Elmo here in the last 10 minutes, right? As much as it's like
Moel. It doesn't look like he's on here.
No.
Either
He's taking some
Elliott.
earlier.
Neither of the L or the Mo is on here.
See, it's been in its tightest range for a while.
Dip's getting bought up. Netflix bouncing. Did you guys notice Netflix is only a $110 stock now?
Did not notice that.
Yep. It's very odd. It's very odd looking at that as a $110 stock. Did a 10 for 1 split today. I was looking at the options. I wasn't sure if they were going to take a little time to adjust, but they're pretty tight. Well, they were tighter earlier. They're about 7 to 10 cents wide now. They're about 3 or 4 cents wide when I was looking earlier. Watson's taking a dump into the close. Thanks for the info, Watson. I don't know. Might be done. I kind of want to I think I'm going to do a little 2-lot Elmo. Going in. 45.60, 15 wide. First Elmo of the day. One and only Elmo of the day. Yeah, I'm using a stop. I'm not playing that game. Not playing with that game again. Russell down 2.3%. Mahomes flies are staying cheap. 50 fly is only trading for about 80 cents or less. Yeah, silver's had quite a little 3-day pullback off all-time highs. Gold down the last few days as well. Elmo's up 11%.
Did you see this Chicago school district, their travel expenses being scrutinized?
Mm-mm.
Going to conferences and the amount of air travel. And there was one situation here where the conference was in Chicago and 28 employees went. The next year was in Las Vegas and 200 went.
Sounds eerily similar to one of our friends with initials JA who is part of the Liberty School Board.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember when they went through that. 200 to a conference in Vegas. A lot.
All right, got about 8 minutes till MOC. Elmo's at 15%. Just need to hang on for a few more minutes to hit profit target there.
Beautiful.
I've got my Apple long swing trade still from last week. It's right down at the bottom of this range here. I position size for full loss on that one, but we'll see if it holds. If this market decides it's going to go back up.
I think, is it Waller that's supposed to speak here coming up?
Today?
I believe so. That's, I think, who.
Oh, yeah, he's speaking right now.
Okay.
Or 2:35 Central, so he's supposed to start 20 minutes ago.
Okay. It's supposed to be, I think that's who Trump is wanting to take over the Fed, so they were really interested in what he was going to say here and how it might affect the markets. But so far, nothing.
And then and the calendar also shows Trump speaking at 5 o'clock. Due to speak about affordability at the McDonald's Impact Summit.
Hmm.
All right, Elmo's getting close. Shows 26%. There we go, filled.
Oh, beautiful Elmo.
In at 338, out at 344.
It's not bad for your only one of the day.
Yeah. I'm really good at Elmos when I only do 2 lots. It's when I go anything above that,
Yep.
loss.
That was my problem. I always went too much, and then finally I just cut it.
Five minutes till MOC. Yeah, we're about 7 points under the expected move. Yeah, I'm closing my calendar. SK, I'm just seeing if this thing was going to get any legs for a bounce, but I think I'll just close it before MOC here. Made 1% on my calendar. Oh, here comes a little bounce. Getting a little bounce. Does that mean we got a buy number coming in? Yeah, good timing on the, exactly, good timing on the Elmo exit. On the Elmo PT. VIX back down below 23, 22 and a half. I think I'll wait on a swing. I was looking at a swing on Tesla and PLTR, but I think I'll pass. See what they do overnight. Amazon's bouncing again, back up to previous day low. ARM trying to go green. PLTR's bouncing.
One minute going to be the market and close imbalance data.
SPX up to 65.
10 seconds. Market and close imbalance. S&P 500 sell side 62 million. Nasdaq 100 sell side 34 million. Dow 30 sell side 2.2 million. Max 7 sell side 28 million.
Small sell side.
Huh. It's an interesting number given the big movement.
SPX at 68. The 70 butterfly is still very cheap. Around $1.
Not looking good.
I mean, we just bounced 30 points off the lows.
Yeah.
Big bounce in NVIDIA. Tesla bouncing. Meta bouncing. Cryptos are bouncing. Yeah, pretty good sized bounce in PLTR off the bottom. Chips are bouncing. SPX hanging right around the lower expected move area. Don't think I'm going to do a Mahomes today. SPX back down to 61. Got about 6 minutes till the bell.
Needs a 5-point bounce. What are you in, Chris? Oh, gotcha.
Hanging right around the expected move, 62 and change. Yeah, it looks like you could get into a 65 Mahomes, or pretty close to $2 right now.
Yeah, I'm going to give it another 30 seconds.
Pushing up, already pushed up to 70.
No. No Mahomes.
Above 70, 71. $70 fly, trading for about dollar, well, maybe close to $2. I think I'll pass.
I was just going to try to scalp a little bit. Couldn't even do that.
Got about 3.5 minutes. Full pay at 65. You're there, Krish. Hanging at 68. Looks like I'm going to have a decent little green day on BIX, even though I got one side stopped on all of them. SPX at 70. Opt for dollar. Any scalps out of you? Getting to a 70 fly for about 240 right now. 2 minutes to go. Tesla still bouncing a little bit. Nvidia still bouncing. Meta bouncing. PLTR, really decent bounce. Back up to mid-range for the day. Less than a minute. Sometimes those Bob Ross trades are the best, articulate. By the way, I heard a little factoid about Bob Ross. Did you guys know he was a drill sergeant in the military?
Didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't think he had the same haircut. But he was so appalled by it that he changed his entire
Order cancelled.
persona when he
Order
got out of the
cancelled.
military. All right.
Order
There
cancelled.
is the closing bell. Looks like 6672.51. 6672.5 is the close to the final. All right, all. Have a fantastic night. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.